In today's market with limited inventory and high buyer demand, there's always the possibility that you'll be facing multiple offers. Not only that, but sometimes you may accept an offer and soon after that another one may come in. Here are things to do if you've accepted an offer and you receive a higher one. First, accept the higher offer as backup. The first thing I always recommend my sellers to do if they get a higher offer in after they're under contract is see if they can accept that as a backup offer. At that point in time, you have them legally bound to stay in case anything happens to the first offer you've already gone under contract on, and at that point in time, they move up to the primary offer and you can start the contingency period on that deal. Second, review your contract for contingencies. Just because you've got an accepted offer on a property doesn't mean the deal is done. There are several things that still have to take place before that buyer can close on the property and take ownership of your home. Some of those things that play into the contract are called contingencies. Some of those things include the home inspection, financing, and other things that are going to go on after you accept the offer on the property. If you have one that comes in after you've already got an accepted offer that's a higher amount, some of those contingencies will give you an opportunity to get out of the contract legally and go ahead and accept the higher offer. Example 1, inspections. So you've got your accepted offer and you've got the higher one that's come in and you haven't responded to inspections yet. One of the things you can do is disagree with the buyer on what you're going to fix. If they come in and ask for anything and you disagree and say you won't make any repairs and the buyer walks away, you have the option to accept the other higher offer at that point in time. Example 2, financing. When you accept a purchase agreement, one of the contingencies in there is financing at times. If the buyer has to get a mortgage and they have to go through the process of getting their financing, they generally set deadlines for that closing to occur by. If for any reason they're unable to meet that timeline, a lot of times they'll ask for an extension of time to get the deal closed. At that point in time, you do not have to grant the extension and you can accept the higher offer at that point and move forward with that purchase. As I said at the beginning of this video, as the market continues to have a low inventory and high buyer demand, this is a situation you may find yourself in a little bit more commonly now today. Make sure you understand everything that goes into the process of finding out what to do when you have another offer that comes in after you're already under contract. If you like what you've seen here today, be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons so that you can stay up to date with all my videos in the future.